We about to dress the culture. Yeah, we about to dress the culture, huh?
You already know. Shout out to my man for having me up here. It's Jimmy Bones president. Canceled the election. Obama was the boulder. Moved over and I stepped on it. We in the building, man. What's going on, man?
Man, what's going on, man? This is your boy Big Wall, and this is Address the Culture. And we gonna kick it off out the gate. You see the vibes, you know what I'm saying? It's the artists coming up in the game, causing waves in the culture. You know what I'm saying?
I see that.
Hailing from the East Coast, Brooklyn, New York, the one, the only, Jimmy Bones for president. What it do, my dude?
I appreciate it, my God. I appreciate you for having me up here. You know, you feel me? I appreciate everything. I'm in the building. You know, about to do another video tonight. Just dropped a video today. You know what I'm saying? Dropped another video 2 days ago. I got music coming on everywhere. You feel me? I'm on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, everything. Just type in Jimmy Bones for president. JIMMIBONES, the number 4 president. You feel me? We out here doing it. We making it happen.
That's what it do, man. You working, man. You definitely making waves, man. So on this platform, we like to talk to people that's really doing something for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Making moves. Give an artist on the come up some light because it don't happen a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Real really talk. Don't though.
Real talk. So I want to talk to you, man. It's about you. I want to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Tell me your story, where you from. But first off, the first question I want to ask you is, where did you get your name from, man?
Damn. All right. So, you know, running around, you know, doing my due diligence in the neighborhood, you know, baby, you know what I mean? I was named Jimmy Bones. You know, I was a smooth guy. You know what I'm saying? A smooth partner out here. So they named me Jimmy Bones. You know, I'm a slim guy out here. You know, shout outs for, you know, you got to do it for the skinny brothers out here. Feel me? So they named me Jimmy Bones and shit though. And I was just a motivational person though. So you feel me? Like they was like, yo, like you the president. But nah, really, it came from like I said it in like a bar. Like I said it in like a bar, like, and it kind of caught on and shit. And then, you know, my fans and my guys out here was like, yo, like, you really is a motivational person. I'm like, yo, you know, not only that, there's a lot of people with the name Jimmy Bones though. So I wanted to stand out. You know, it's a lot of artists out here. You know, we in a whole different time. But, you know, it's a lot of artists trying to do what they think. Shout out to all the other Jimmy Bones out here. I ain't taking nothing away from you. You feel me? But I had to stand out. You know, A Boogie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's another A Boogie out here. But there's only one A Boogie with the motherfucking hoodie. Right?
That's a fact.
So I had to distinguish myself, you know, not to take away from no other artists and not to try to, you know, do no bullshit. Jimmy Bones for president. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm for the people. I'm like the Rock. I'm the people's champion. I'm the people's president. You know what I mean? I get elected by the people. The people put me in this position. Without the fans, I'm an artist, but the fans is what, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like that was just always great to use that as my moniker and to express who I am. You feel me? And it's catchy. You ain't never gonna forget my name once I tell you to you once.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's definitely one of them names, you know, and that's what I wanted to ask you. It's funny that you said you got it from a bar, because my name, my first name, I got it from a bar. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I've changed my name to Big Wall, but I was once Tone Capone, and it came from a bar. So I recognize that. That's dope. Okay.
That's always great. That's always great. That's always beautiful where you could like think about something and that could distinguish you and change you and define you. Like you already think about like that. Like, man, you said that in a bar, not even thinking that eventually that's what you're gonna be going by. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's dope. Okay. So when you got your name, you know what I'm saying, and start making your moves or whatever, how did you get your start? Like, what started you and let you know that, you know, this is what I want to do?
Well, I ain't gonna hold you. You know, I've been rapping. I've been doing music for fun. Like at the time I thought I was doing it serious. You know, everybody think they serious with it until you realize you wasn't as serious as you thought because you wasn't really giving it your all. So I could really say I was doing it for fun in like the 2010s, 2011 and shit. You feel me? And at the time my name was just, you know, regular Jimmy Bones and shit though. But you know, once I really got into what I was doing, it's funny. one of my best friends taught me how to rap. Like he was like, yo, like, you know, your lifestyle is crazy. You know what I mean? Without saying too much, you know, you should really, you know what I'm saying? So he taught me how to rap and he was doing music. So I just caught on and, you know, it kind of caught on and shit though, you know, and at the time I was just playing. Like I said, I wasn't really doing it serious like I should be doing right now. You feel me? And once I like really got into it, like it just took off. I remember like people from my block, they took me to like a little studio and shit to do a track. You know, I spent my little 16 and you go on the block the next day, niggas like, yo, that was you? I'm like, yeah, like, nigga, you heard that shit? He like, hell yeah, that shit was fire. So now, you know, I'm
Yeah,
gassed up. You know
yeah,
what I mean? You know, I just kind of, you know, evolved off of that though. You feel me?
yeah, yeah. That's dope. That's dope because, and then once you get it, it just takes a hold of you. You know what I'm saying? You
It's a
kind of
whole
fall
nother
in love
form.
with it once you really start putting your mind to it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And you know, right now, you know, I got my own little label popping,
Oh,
working
that's
on, you
dope.
know, cartel. You know, of course, I'm the president of the Cartel Records. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course,
As I should be, because I'm
of
Jimmy
course.
Bones for president. So I'm
That's a
really a
fact.
motherfucking president in this motherfucker. You feel me? You know, we gotta do it the right way. You know, shout out to Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Rest
If
in
anything
peace.
that I could take away from that man is to really do a business. You feel me? And I feel like, you know, whatever, you know, he did and what he put into this hip hop culture, it's only right that we take that from what he went through. Do a business, do it your, you know what I'm saying? Do it the right way, start your own company, really try to make some paper out here, and really trying to do it the right way, you know, like that's where I got the idea from. Like, we all know Jay-Z did it, but niggas ain't really like people were still playing. When Nipsey did it, it was like, all right, now we could really do this. You feel me?
That's a
So
fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Shout out to King
right.
Von. Shout out to Mo3. Everybody we lost, man. It's just been crazy.
It's
But
nasty out here.
yeah, it is, man. So with that being said, you know, and speaking on Nipsey, who inspired you to want to make music? Who you get influenced by?
I so you know, I ain't gonna hold you, right? So
Okay,
the first rap song I ever like remember, like you know, when you younger, when you hear the rap song, but you don't even know what they saying because you a young dude. You like, huh? The first rap song I learned was Wu-Tang Clan, the Mystery and Chess Boxing. The first
okay,
rap song I learned ever. Of course, I
okay.
wasn't spinning at that time. Now I know I wasn't spinning the lyrics correct, but you know what I mean. 4 years old, you doing the best you can, right?
Digging in the
So that
crates.
yeah, that always kept me in tune with rap. And then like I got into like Busta Rhymes and shit, you know, a little older, I got into Bone Thugs. I really fuck with shout out to Bone Thugs,
That's
shout
a
out to Wu-Tang
fact.
Clan. I really fuck with Big Pun, but I ain't gonna hold you. The person I was listening to when I really was like, nah, I'm gonna do this. Like, nah, if this man could do it, I'm gonna do this. Is Free My Son Max B. You feel me?
Woo!
That's the one who I was like, nah, the
The
wave
wavy
is
guy.
here. The wave is here. I watched the whole I was making my moves when he first clicked up with Jim Jones. I remember I got the first Bird Game music. I had all that. I watched the whole thing. So when I seen that someone could do it just off of good music, you don't gotta have all the connections you're supposed to have. Good music and the internet, it kind of gave you more of a hope and faith that I could do this too. You feel
That's a
me?
fact.
And you know, we gonna call a spade a spade. A lot of that man music was not mixed and mastered, but it was fire. So good, you know what I mean? Like my son Hustle Man said, you can't rush good music. You feel me? So he had good music and it's what it is. And that kind of inspired me instead of figuring like, yo, I gotta go to a label and figure out how to get my feet in the door. Like, yo, if I got good music and consistency, somebody gonna hear you. You
That's a
feel me?
fact.
So that was, you know what I mean? That mixed with everything else I just told you about, that was my, you know what I mean? That was my little, my little kick in the ass, I guess you could say, like, yo, get to it. And even then I was still playing though, because you know I'm running around doing other things. You know what I'm saying? But you know, now I see like I really got a talent for this. People like what I'm doing. I gotta take it all the way. I owe it to my fans. You feel me? I owe it to people who believe in me to give it my hardest, not be out here fucking around.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Once you reach that point where you done got your mind to a place where you ready to elevate, it all comes through the music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a fact. So with that being said, speaking about the wave and the music, how would you describe your music that you create? You know what I mean? What's your style? You know what I'm saying? If you was to say I create this style of music, what would that be?
I mean, I'm always gonna be at the core to everything I do, a lyricist. Hip hop, put on a fucking Mobb Deep beat, I got you. You feel me? So that at the core of me, I'm still that New York, Brooklyn nigga with the untied Timbs and the do-rag and the wife beater, spitting outside drinking a quarter water. But
That's a
I've
fact.
evolved past that, you feel me though? And I feel like I said, Max B, like even though Max B's I really I take a lot of inspiration for a lot of people though, but I really can't front that is probably my greatest inspiration. I don't hear Max B in me, but a lot of other people do.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't front. I guess there's a little Max B in me. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Ghostface. There's some busy bone in there. There's some big puns floating around.
Woo!
My hair's might
Woo!
hear a little exhibit come out of nigga. Like I'm really like, you know what I'm saying I'm a gumbo. I like all types of rap. I like all types of music. I like rock and roll. I like jazz. You feel me? So I'm a Renaissance artist. Say it like that. You feel me? I could do a lot of types of music though. Like I say, if you want to get the meat and potatoes of my inspiration and my sound right now, I can say Max B. You feel me? I don't
That-
hear it. Of course, I
yeah,
hear my own voice, but everybody else be like, "Yo, you really sound like." You know what I mean? Not your
yeah,
voice, but like your whole cadence. I'm like, all right, I respect it though, and you know what I mean? Shout out to that man, free that man. You feel me?
yeah, yeah. It's like a gumbo. You mixing it all up and you get Jimmy Bones for president.
Cancel the election. Obama was the boulder. Move over, and I stepped on it. You see the vibes every
I
day,
like
twice
that.
on Sunday. I'm out here doing what I gotta do. You feel me?
Yeah, that part. That part. Okay, so with that being said, what's your creative process like when you get in the stew?
All right. So, it depends. I could say I got two main types of creative processes. Either I done been working on this rhyme, working on this beat for like a month. You feel me? Like I either do two things. Either I get straight to it, I don't really think too much of it. I write the rhyme as it comes to me, or I take my sweet time. Bang, go in the studio, knock it down, get the verse out. Verse doubles, ins and outs and all that shit. Then I come back after I heard the song a million times, get the mix and master done. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
Feel me? All drinking wine, champagne. We gotta slow down with the Hennessy in the studio, fellas. We gotta slow down with the Hennessy in the studios, all right? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? We gotta slow down. I'll be drinking, gangsta, I'll be drinking straight wine and champagne now. Like, give me a
Hey,
little smooth, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make
hey,
some barbecue music. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying
fam,
to make some drive-through music up here. You feel me? Like, we
fam,
trying to be wavy.
that's
So,
a fact. I
then
got some wine right
I
now.
yeah, word, right. See, I got some. I ain't about to show that shit. That shit kind of cheap though. But you know what I'm saying? I got a little champagne in the bag and shit. But afterwards I'll come back, get the mix and master popping, you feel me? And then after I listen to it again, make sure everything's straight. I don't want to change nothing. I like to work on a lot of visuals for my songs. A lot of the songs I did recently, I got visuals connected to them.
That's
Feel
a
me? We in a
fact.
new time, so there's no reason why you can't put that money away for a visual. Back in the day, the studio was $1,000 an hour. Now the studio, what? Like what are we talking about? Practice? Like get this money out here, promote your song, get a visual straight. You know what I mean? Do the fans their justice. Like niggas coming out with music every day. What's gonna keep the fans? You know what I mean? Satisfied with you and all that. You feel me? So that's really my process. You feel me? I'll get a beat sent to me from my producer. Shout out to John Blaze, DSP. He know that nigga. I don't know who raised him, but God bless him, the people who raised you, because you've been doing me respectfully nice. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I hit him up. Or shout out to Links Mafia too. I ain't going front. He been doing me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's been
yeah.
real. It's been real. It's been a blessing. That's all I can say. It's been a real blessing. I'm a real humble dude. I get a beat sent to me, listen to the beat, see what I want to do with it. You feel me? If I want to go this way, that way. You know what I'm saying? Go to the studio. if I want to take my time on it, I'll take my time. I could take months on the track, or I could just go in and just, you feel me? 31 seconds, do what I gotta do. You feel me though? So, but yeah, then I come back to the mix and master. I don't like mix and master everything right there. Feel me? I might not have heard something later on once I put it in my car. I put in my headphone, walked around the block like 80 times. You feel me?
Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it, man.
Right.
Yeah. That's dope, man. So when you in your creative process, when you start thinking like, who would be the person you would most like collab with if you had the chance to?
Come on, what are we talking about? Practice? What are we talking about? Like, come on, man. I honestly, I can't really say that. I can't. Oh man, like I'm gonna say, Max B, Busy Bone, Ghostface. I would definitely like to collab with them. Honestly, you talking about like rapper or producer? Just anybody, one person. I only get one choice.
Nah, anybody. Like if you wanted to collab with somebody, even if it's on a production side, on the artist side, like
I ain't gonna hold you. Them producers be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna just make it easy. I'm gonna say, yeah, of course. Max B,
no,
Busy Bone.
hey, Jimmy, you ain't gotta make it easy, man. This is
All
about
right.
I want to
Damn,
get to
son.
know you. You feel me?
Oh man, like if I had a producer, I ain't gonna hold. I probably would choose a producer over an artist. You feel me? And if I had one producer, just one chance, Pharrell, Gangster. Send me that Pharrell track. Send me that, please, sir. Put me in the studio with this man. Let me pick this man's brain. Let's do what we gotta do respectfully, and let's give the people what they need. Like, Jimmy Bones, come on, we're not gonna forget about what he did for Noriega.
That's a fact. Man. And Nori was the first artist to mess with Pharrell.
He was.
Yeah, that's a fact. Nori keep his ear to the streets. There's a lot of artists that Nori put on a stamp that's like big artists, and Pharrell was
put on 50 Cent.
That's a fact.
You see that video of 50 rapping with Nori back in the day?
That's a fact.
Yeah, so he kind of, so we ain't gonna talk about that though. I already know the full story though, but yeah, like, I ain't gonna hold you. I would work with Pharrell. I'll probably work with a producer before I work with an artist. Like, not to take away nothing from artists though, but like producer thing is different though. And that's a whole nother craft though. I would want to get, instead of working with an artist and get half the time on the shit though, I want to get my full time with this producer. You feel me? And then really be able to make something legendary. You feel me?
I can dig it. I can dig it because like I always say the beat catch you and the bars keep you. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that beat gotta come off with a certain vibe for
That's
you
a fact.
Put something to it. Now, there's a lot of dope MCs take a beat and make it better by what they talking about on it. You know
exactly.
That's
Exactly.
But starting off with a beat that just touch you in a different type of way, it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact. So
that's why I would want to work with a producer though, because a producer could give two artists the same beat and it's not the same song.
That's a fact.
Gangster. So shout out to Pharrell. Hopefully he see this and be like, who the fuck is Jimmy Bone? Let me check out. Yeah, come on, Pharrell. Come on, man. Give me like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Can you treat me nice? Treat me nice.
Shout out to Pharrell, man. Shout out to
Pharrell, man. I know he really happy too. He getting them checks.
Yeah. Hey, he really happy. Like, really happy. You know what I mean? It's Jimmibones4 president, man. I vote that you know what I'm saying, lace my man with a track so we can make. Please
do. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely appreciate that, man.
That's a fact.
Gangster.
So okay, you spoke about producers. Now, if it's any artist that you could open up for on the biggest stage, you know what I mean? Who would it be? I heard some. Did I hear what I thought I heard?
Come on, what we talking about? Practice, like who don't want to be on? And honestly, his music is fire. I can't even front. Like I'm gonna keep it a band. When I first heard Drake, I was not a Drake fan. I was like, who the fuck? I'm like, I was looking like I'm in the spot with a bunch of questionable characters. Yeah. And niggas just went from like the hardest song I heard in my life to Drake, and I'm like, I'm looking at my man like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, I'm like, who? So, but I respect that man's craft. He's turned me into a Drake fan. I am a Drake fan, but I'm not gonna get into all the specifics. So, you know what I mean? I'm a Drake fan. So if I got a chance to open on Ant, you know what I mean? He's a rapper. He's a lyricist. Whether we want to get into who right, I don't care about none of that. He's an artist, and he do it. So if I could get on the stage, open up for one man, yeah, I'll be on that stage with Drake. Cause not only that, he beat all the odds.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you feel about his music or his character, he did come from a place of, you already know, man. 20 years ago, he wasn't. Come on, what are we talking about? Who the fuck is this nigga? But you know what I'm saying? He changed our whole minds of how we think about certain artists. A lot of artists who got to give it up for Drake for not having to paint the image of they a gangster. But really, you know, it started with Kanye West.
Yeah.
Started with Kanye West. Not front.
That's a
Started
fact.
with Kanye West. But Kanye West was also a producer. So regardless if the rap thing ain't work for him, Drake is a rapper. Or whatever you want to call him. Yeah, he's a rapper though. So yes, I would definitely open up that, you know what I mean? I would be on that stage with Drake. You see me on there jumping up and down like I'm the motherfucking Migos on that shit, bro. Like for real. I'll be on that stage spitting bars of fire. Like, yeah, nigga, what we talk? I'm gonna do a song with that man. Put me on that stage, bro.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, and to be honest, I haven't seen nobody with the run that Drake had in hip hop. Like
crazy.
The run, I ain't talking about just being relevant. I'm talking about a musical run in hip hop the way Drake done with hit after hit after hit after hit.
Every year.
That's a
every
fact.
year. And then you hear the songs, they not even like, it ain't even like, you know how some people got a hit because it's played over and over again. Now, I ain't gonna front. There's a couple songs when it came out and I heard it, I wasn't really feeling. But now I'm listening to it, I'm like, nah, this shit fire. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But you know, that was, I ain't gonna front. That was the New York in me. New York is, you know, always the hardest place. You know, I'm gonna keep it a band. I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. We had a very bias with a lot of artists. You feel me? And I'm gonna keep it a band. Being from New York, I could apologize for New York because I'm from New York. We had a very bias with a lot of artists, and that's kind of where the bias came from me not liking Drake. I'm like, who the fuck is this light skin? He's from where? Canada? Get the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? And that just fueled the whole thing. So every time I heard his rhyme, I just ain't want to even give it like, I didn't want to give it like an open ear, like a unbiased ear to it. My whole thing was like, for real. But music is music. Good music is music though. And that's something that, you know what I mean? That definitely came back to bite New York in the ass. Cause we was behind in music for a good 10 years. We just got back on where we kind of, you know what I'm saying though? So, you know, we had to take our shit for that though. But I can honestly say, you know, yeah, man, yo, that man deserved all his pats on his back. You feel me? All of this shit.
That's a fact. You know what I mean? And you know, New York definitely has had that bias towards other artists. And me coming from Chicago, I can definitely understand. But I think it comes because New York is started. Hip hop was birthed from New York. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, right. So, you know,
it's like a mother having a child. You're going to be protective of that child. You know what I'm saying? So New York is protective of hip hop because they started it. And hip hop is great. And it's for all of us. We didn't all touch the culture, but New York birthed it. So I look at it like that. Y'all just particular of it, and I can dig it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was definitely, because I ain't going to front. When I moved to PA, I got introduced to a whole, like, everything that a lot of artists I named. I didn't know who the fuck Project Pat was.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh, this shit bumping. Yeah, like, you feel me? Like, I got introduced to Bone Thugs, Project Pat, Exhibit, all these artists I never used to hear on Hot 97. I got introduced to. So, you know, you feel me? So, you know, like, I could definitely say, you know what I mean? Like, now New York is very open ear to a lot of music, though. And, you know, we had to get our karma for that, though. But, you know, shout out to, you know what I mean? Because New York might have started hip hop, but we ain't the only ones who introduced what they had to do. We cannot forget Chicago. We talking about Twister. What we talking about? Practice? We cannot forget Twister. We can't forget, man, that niggas from Chicago. Common. Yeah, come on. What are we talking about, though? What are we talking about? And I feel like New York made artists, rappers, it made artists feel like they had to rap a certain way to get accepted by New York. but then we still ain't accept niggas. Like Common he ain't get his just due till like 2000, and he was out for like a minute. You feel me? But niggas still wasn't fucking him for like you know what I mean? So
that's a fact. And shout out to Project Pack. That's my man. You know, I done had the pleasure of touring with the big homie. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. He told me a lot about the game. You know what I'm saying? So and
right.
He's a legend. You know what I'm saying? So again, shout out to the homie Project Pack. But with that being said, you know, as far as the game and the industry now, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business?
Beautifully. For the most part, beautifully. Beautifully. Even though there's always going to be some dark, it's always going to get a little dark in the industry, but for the most part, beautifully. We don't got to rely on the labels. I personally own like most of my masters, 95% to 100% of my masters. That never would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like the deals they was giving out artists are fucking disgusting. Like disgusting. Like Rihanna wasn't lying when she said, "Bitch better have my money." She was talking about the labels, dog. Yeah, it's nasty out here. Yo, Waka Flocka don't even get paid off his fucking YouTube channel. Yeah. What are we talking about? Yeah. So yes, the internet has changed everything. It was disgusting back then. The label's still trying to rape niggas right now. Yeah, that's a fact. But now you don't have to go to do the label. Waka Flocka, an artist like Waka Flocka who got violated on his deal, can literally come out, change his name, let people know he changed his name, and start over. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But what I can say is that the one thing, well, nah, because like I said, it's all in the power of your hand. Even though the internet is kind of crazy, you know, niggas getting paid like, what, not even 4 cents on the stream and all that. And there's a lot of saturated music. There's always going to be a double-edged sword to the situation, though. But it gave artists the chance to be free. Artists wasn't free. Yeah. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Bone Thugs is one of my favorite artists. They signed them motherfuckers when they was 15. That ain't even legal. Yeah. Right? That's not legal. Yeah. You signed niggas when they was 15 to a crazy-ass deal. Like, hold on. It's a little train back here. Nah, you good. You good. Nah, like, yo, can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. Like, come on, like Bone Thugs sold 30 million records. Why they was broke? That don't even make sense. If you even gave them $1, all they needed was $1 off their record sales, they would be straight. CDs were selling for $19 back then. How the fuck is these niggas broke? Yeah. How the fuck is TLC couldn't pay? They didn't have money for gas in their car. What are we talking about? The niggas sold 10 million records. I can't get 50 cents off my record. 50 cents. Just treat me like a person. Yo, Mick Jagger is still complaining. Yeah. We talking about Aerosmith. These is white niggas. Yeah. You got Aerosmith complaining. Like they not even doing it on Ovation shit. They do it to everybody. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. I definitely appreciate the internet, what it did. Give everybody the opportunity to get some money. Do it yourself. Say, fuck the industry. I'm gonna make it happen and nobody can stop you. That's a fact, man. The industry is definitely deep waters. Like Jay said, show you how to move through a room full of vultures because it's really that. You know what I mean? And with that being said, on how the industry is and how the internet have given you freedom, what was some of the best advice you've been given? You don't need a label. Yeah. And release music, just release it. Don't think there's somebody out there waiting for the big release date. Nobody gives a fuck about the big release date no more. Yeah. It ain't like back in the 90s when niggas was waiting to run aside. What's the name of these stores? Can't remember the name of the stores no more. J&R Music World or something for your record. Nobody cares. Release your song. Try to do a video. Just keep releasing music. You had the platform. And yeah, that's the best shit. You don't need a label. You do not need a label. You get a couple dollars up, you lit. At all. That's a fact. So if you could change one thing about the industry right now, what would that be? The contracts. I would change. Like I said, I haven't signed a contract with a label, but I heard the contracts, the laws of the contracts are like different laws that don't even they like fucking transcend legal law of the country. Niggas got laws in the contract that's not legal in the country, but it makes sense. Like, imagine, all right, so you work for a job, right? You got to sign a contract saying that you work for that job.
Yeah.
Saying that you work, say like you go work for 7-Eleven, right?
Mm-hmm.
You sign a contract to say you work for 7-Eleven, but you quit the job. You stop working there. How the fucking Staples pick up your contract from 7-Eleven and get paid off of it? That don't even make no sense. And you don't even work for them. And
Not
they
at
still getting
all.
paid off of your future labor.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's legal and how any judge can look at that and be like, we gotta come back for this. Any judge can look at this shit and be like, what the fuck? So yeah, the contracts is nasty. They're very nasty. And it's like, unless you know, you're fucked over. So I think the legal situations should be changed. Labels should not be able to do certain things. There should be some type of union for rappers or something. Like somebody to protect these artists.
That's a fact.
But that would be the only thing I would change about it. Right now, the information is out there. So if you really want to know, you can go investigate.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, that's the dark part of the industry. You know what I mean? So, when you dealing with stuff like that, it takes away from the music. A lot of artists don't even want to make music. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, like, yo, if I'm giving this my all, my time to make the music, and this contract says some bullshit, like, think about it. Waka Flocka ain't releasing track in 10 years.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're a Waka Flocka fan. You're mad at him, but then you can't be mad at the person that you're a fan of for not wanting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do I do? Like, I was a fan of Bone Thugs. You know why I don't go to Bone Thugs concerts? Because I'm not sure if Busy Bone gonna be there. But I can't be mad at Busy Bone on pop up if he feel like he's not getting paid for his fucking talent. I can't be mad at that. Like, you're not about to pay this man for his talent. So, but I, as a fan, want him to come out. So, yeah, the contracts is nasty. You feel me? And I feel like there should be a union for artists. There should be somebody separate from the record label in their favor. Like, what are you doing? You already know. Sorry, people, for the technical difficulties. I'm back at it. Jimmibones4president canceled the election. Obama was the bold to move over, and I stepped on it. You know what I'm saying? We here again. Sorry for technical difficulties, but we back at it like we never left.
That's a fact. So, with the way you think, man, for me, it seemed like you thinking on a whole different wave, man. So, with if you could go back and give 16-year-old Jimmy Bones for president some advice, what would you tell him?
Go harder. Now, stop playing. You got a talent for this. And don't worry about what nobody else thinks. Like, all right, always take criticism and all that. But do what you're doing. Go harder right now and stop playing. Some money behind this. It's worth it. Invest in yourself right now instead of thinking, oh, I gotta wait to get this and get this and get this. And just believe in yourself more. But definitely, same thing, get your own company. Because I was already thinking about that back then. Like, yo, because I'm a student of the game. I already seen Jay-Z and them doing it. So I always was like, I don't want to get signed for a deal unless I have some type of leverage in this deal. I have to have something to offer. So I already knew, get my own company to take away though. But I was always procrastinating. You always think you got time to do shit. Time is very expensive. You don't get it back. Time is the most expensive in the world. So, go harder. Do what you got to do right now. Stop playing. And, don't worry about things not working out exactly as you want them to do. Just have a plan and a goal. And as long as you follow those steps, it might not work exactly out, but it's going to work out.
That's a fact. That's a real good advice, man. So, if you could say something to the fans, the people who supported you, your A1s, your day ones, you know what I mean? if you could give them a message, what would you tell your fans, man?
Thank you. Thank you. This is because of you. Thank you.
That's
All
a fact.
I've been doing for the last 10 years. Yo, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you got that one fan, but like I caught this one fan. Like, shout out to my son Terry from Alabama, white boy. He hit me up through Facebook one time, like, yo, make this is son, it's like 10 years. It's like this is officially 10 years ago. This is officially 2011. I released my first mixtape, Smiles and Cries, on datpiff.com under the moniker Jimmy Bones before I was for president, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, I listen to that shit every day before I go to sleep. That one message right there is what keeps me going. Whenever I be like, whenever I used to be like, nah, I got somebody telling me I'm the reason why he keeps going all day. I got something here. I never met this man a day in my life.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Me and him, you know, kind of friends on Facebook. So, you know how he always told me to come to Alabama when I got a chance. Make it happen. That'll be the first state I go to. I promise you. You getting free tickets. You know that.
That's
but
dope.
Thank you for all my fans. No, of course. Like, you know, you get that real, genuine feeling, like, telling you, like, you don't know me, my whole in the world. You feel me? This ain't my month to This ain't somebody I kind of know. This ain't nobody from New York. This somebody from Alabama. A white guy from Alabama telling me, yo, and that was years ago. So, you know, all fans, I would say thank you. I do this for you. If I did it for myself, I wouldn't release the music. I was into it. I do it for you. I appreciate everything. You guys are the fucking best. That's what I can say. Mm-hmm.
That's dope, man. You know, that stuff like that keep the fire lit, man. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? Like, that's it, man. What you got coming out, man?
Yo, it's crazy. I'm doing a video shoot tonight. As a matter of, doing a video shoot tonight for a song called Shorty Gonna Twerk. You feel me? It's out on Spotify right now, all streaming platforms. Also, like I said, type in Jimmibones4president, and you know you're gonna find the song Shorty Gonna Twerk. I'm doing a video for that tonight. But I got an up and coming video. I got a song called Brooklyn that I'm about to really push. That video, I'm doing that shit in January. This is gonna be the new year, new me. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to claim 2021 because, you know, we kind of jinxed 2020. I think many people claim 2020 and, you know what I'm saying, niggas jinx that shit though. But every year is our year. Every season is my season though.
That part.
I got the new song coming out called Brooklyn, featuring, you know, Amber. You know what I'm saying? She's a new up and coming female artist. Nasty. Her bars are shit is crazy though. You know what I'm saying? That's my up and coming shit coming up right there though. Like I said, everything on Spotify right now, everything on iTunes right now, just type my name in, I'm going to pop up. I promise you that. Respectfully.
That's a fact. Yeah, I can vouch for it. He ain't hard to find at all. If you looking for him, you can definitely find him. You know what I'm saying? Real recognized, real game, recognized game, and nigga, I see you. Dope talking to you and getting to know you. With that, I'm finna hit you with some questions I like to call this rapid fire. You know what I mean? Hit you with a cluster of questions, you know, to give people a little bit more insight on who you are, you know, the fans, the people, so on and so forth. You ready, Jimmibones4president?
Man, listen, man, my laces is always tied. You know, I'm always teaching.
Let's get it. Okay. The first thing I think about when I wake up is
how I'm gonna make some more money.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Favorite restaurant?
I'm just Peter Luger's. All right.
What you say?
Peter Luger's.
Okay. All right, I can dig it. Chicken, fish, or steak?
Chicken. Come on, man. Come on, what are you talking about?
Okay. Your favorite pair of shoes of all times?
Ewins.
Ooh.
Look, hold on. What are you talking about? It's fun.
All right. Alright.
Do we got time for that? We don't got time for that.
Yeah, the Big Pun edition.
Big Pun, they exclusive. Come on.
Yeah, that part. A legend. That part. Okay, so that might lead into this one. If you were stuck on a desert island for a whole year and only could listen to 3 albums, what would it be?
East 99 Eternal, Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Okay.
30 Members, Wu-Tang Clan, and I'd have to say I would have one of mine. Smiles and Clouds, Jimmy Bones.
All right, salute. I can dig it. Favorite drink?
Alcoholic? You mean like?
Period. Your favorite drink?
It's funny. Blue Gatorade.
Nice. Okay. Favorite sports team?
Tennessee Titans. When I used to watch football, man.
Ooh. Okay. Weekends or weekdays?
Weekdays. Yeah, weekdays.
Okay. If you could have one superpower, what would that be?
To fly.
To fly. Okay. I want you to fill in the blank. I'm going to start and you finish. My name is Jimmibones4president, and I am a
entrepreneur, visionary, and the people's president.
I like that. I like that. Salute. Man, it's been dope interviewing you, man. You know what I mean? Like I said at the beginning of this, man, we wanna give people who coming up they flowers, man, because in hip hop ain't no handouts, man. So if I could shine a light on people that's adding to the culture and not taking away from it, I'm all for it, man. So it's been an honor, it's been a pleasure interviewing you, brother. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, I appreciate everything, bro. Please, whenever you got some more time, I love the interview. I love your energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout me out. I'll definitely come back. You feel me? You know the vibe. You know what I mean? I know you need a hot 16 one of these days. You know I got something in the vault. You know what I'm saying? Like this ass. You know what I mean? I got you.
Hey, I like that, man. We definitely gonna touch back bases. What I want you to tell me, because we gonna play one of your joints at the end. What joint you want me to play? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you take it away. What joint you want us to play at the end of this to let people know what Jimmy Bones is, who he is? You know what I'm saying? Give me shout out all your social media. Let us know where we can find you, because you ain't hard to find. But just in case, you know what I'm saying, let people know what it is, man.
We're gonna get into quarantine. You know, I did that song when I first got the beat. But I realized, you know, everybody in the world going through quarantine right now. You know what I mean? Everybody either going through it. If you ain't going through it, luckily you in some place where they, lock you in the crib or whatever, shut down your restaurant, but you know somebody ain't going through it though. So I'm gonna send you. You know what I mean? We're gonna play quarantine. Got the video done in the summertime. The video was shot on July 16th. You know what I'm saying? For those who know what that is.
Okay.
Talk about that. But quarantine, you feel me? You know, it's on Spotify right now. It's on all streaming platforms. Everyone, like I said, you can find me on Spotify, iTunes, Instagram, Twitter, Jimmibones4president, JIMMIBONES, 4 president. You feel me? Jimmibones4president. I'm right there. You can search all my shit. It's on YouTube, video out, everything on Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, Amazon, Google Play, YouTube Music, everything. You feel me?
You out here, you ain't hard to find.
Man, trying to stay out the way, you know?
Yeah, that part. This is your boy Big Wall, and this is Address the Culture. And remember, your culture makes you who you are, so make sure they respect it. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. We out.
You already know, player. Appreciate it,
You already.
Holla at me.
Shit, L's up. Yo, Links, I see you, my nigga. You know the fucking vibes. Jimmy Bones is the Rider fam.
Whatever you do, whatever you need, please don't eat from the Garden of Eve. Get you sick like it was a disease. Brought the great king down to their knees. Can't believe she really won in the ring. I can rap, but they love and I sing. People protesting, doing their thing. Quarantine in the middle of spring. Whatever you do, whatever you need, please don't eat from the Garden of Eve. Get you sick like it was a disease. Brought the great king down to their knees. Can't believe she really won in the ring. I can rap, but they love and I sing. People protesting, doing their thing. Quarantine in the middle of spring. But when I swerve in my Lambo, Elder Shells is the ammo. My cartel call me Rambo. I shoot the fire with my hands closed. You dick bodies with these fans though. Mad I'm lit like a candle. Dick heavy and it feel like an anvil. All that fake shit, it's time to get canceled. Jimmy Bones is the topic. You can't be me, better stop it. Made it happen like there's no other option. What's bragging cause you know what I'm rocking. In my lane and I'm getting it poppin'. Change niggas like I grew up in Compton. Send it Lord cause I'm really a prophet. Swear to God I'ma blow like a rocket. Whatever you do, whatever you need, please don't eat from the Garden of Eve. Get you sick like it was a disease. Brought the great king down to their knees. Can't believe she really won in the ring. I can rap but they love and I sing. People protesting, doing their thing. Quarantine in the middle of spring. Whatever you do, whatever you need, please don't eat from the Garden of Eve. Get you sick like it was a disease. Brought the great kings down to their knees. Can't believe she really won in the ring. I can rap but they love and I sing. People protesting, doing their thing. Quarantine in the middle of spring.
Whoa, whoa. Jimmy Bones is a rider fam. Whatever you need. For the great king down your knees.
Jimmy Bones up there, gang.
We about to dress the culture. Yeah, we about to dress the culture.